So, for those that don't know, the last 2 years, we have hosted the Pocono Celebrity Poker Showdown down at Mohegan Sun Casino down in Wilkes-Barre. And it's been a tremendous success. We've always done it this race. This year we decided to do it during our August event and work with Kurt, Patricia, and the Armed Forces Foundation and their foundation to really build this into a bigger and even more impressive event than it's already been. We've done a tremendous job of raising great funds, great awareness, and we're going to take it to the next level. If you love to play poker, it is a great time to come on out. You know, it's a nice evening. You know, it's not a big donation to come out and enjoy it, but we want you to stay and keep buying rebuys and spend some little more money with us and have some fun. But we bring a lot of the NASCAR celebrities out. Mike Helton always comes out and play. Kurt obviously comes out. Biffle's been out as well. You know, the guys don't want to miss it. It's a fun event. So next July 31st, or this July 31st, we'll be hosting it down with our friends down Mohegan Sun, and we'll be off and running. So donations start to play at $250 for your seat to play and the VIP meet and greet prior at Breakers Grill or Breakers Bar there at the casino, and $150 if you just want to come and be a spectator and also take part in the VIP. If you just want to play and come and sit, it's a $100 donation for your seat and $50 if you just want to spectate. One of the great things the casino does is they actually give all the celebrities in the tournament a $100 bounty chip. It's a real $100 Mohegan Sun chip that we encourage you to give back to the NASCAR Foundation and to the AFF. But if you choose to, you can also go to the cage, cash it in, or hopefully the casino wants you to go and play it somewhere in the casino and donate some more money. But last year it was the first time we did that, and tremendous response from the fans that I think just about everybody donated them back to our wonderful cause. So I'll turn it over here and let Lorraine kind of hit on the NASCAR Foundation and how we've teamed with them to help raise awareness.
If I may, Brandon, I'll introduce our special guest to our media members here today. Again, as Brandon mentioned, Lorraine King. She's the Executive Director of the NASCAR Foundation. Please welcome her. Thank you. We'd also like to welcome Patricia Driscoll. Patricia is the President, Executive Board Member of the Armed Forces Foundation. A very special welcome, please. Thank you, Patricia. And, of course, no stranger to Pocono, USA, 2004 NASCAR Sprint Cup champion, Kurt Busch.
Those claps for you.
Well, Lorraine, please tell us about the Pocono Celebrity Showdown, how it benefits the NASCAR Foundation.
Well, building on our focus on children and helping children learn how to win both inside and outside of the classroom through a variety of educational opportunities, this year the proceeds from the Celebrity Showdown will benefit both the NASCAR Foundation and the Armed Forces Foundation. And we've partnered together really on the Armed Forces Foundation's annual education initiative, Operation Caring Classroom. This program increases awareness, appreciation, and support among children in the military for their impact and their information about the military. And it impacts about 40,000 children across the country in approximately 100 classrooms.
Very good. Well, thank you so much. It's a great, very special event for a very special cause indeed. And Kurt Busch was actively involved with the Pocono Celebrity Showdown last year. Kurt, how did that compare to racing? What was the excitement level of being part of the Pocono Showdown?
Oh, it gets intense out there. Everybody's trying to get those bounty chips. That is a genius idea from the Mohegan Sun to be able to target a specific celebrity player to go after real cash. And then it's a matter of bragging rights as well on how many celebrities you can take down. And Mike Helton has come from the last couple of years, John Darby, a lot of the top officials. And then with this being moved to the July date, we'll have the Camping World Truck Series guys that will be able to help come and participate. It's a lot of fun, too, with our veterans that come out. You'll see our wounded guys jumping in and playing, and it gives them a chance to get into an environment that is relaxed and safe, and we're all doing it for a good cause, and it's for them. And so that you see the smile on their face, you see them energized to be engaged in the tournament, and it's a competition, of course, and so all the guys are up on it, trying to advance to get to that final table. The Mohegan Sun does a phenomenal job of working through the structure to keep it on time. The VIP meet and greet beforehand is very relaxed, but it's very effective for the sponsors that are involved. And it's great that the foundation that we have put in place is there with the NASCAR program and with the Armed Forces Foundation. And so it's just a matter of building it up from there and continuing to push the word and to get the excitement level ramped up. And so that's my job, is to go and recruit more of our celebrity players and I guess more targets, so that that our other players that jump in and donate have more participation. So it's a lot of fun just to see all the worlds come together and to sit down and play poker and go at it.
So Kurt, you're going to be up on the wheel.
Well, I'll be on the table. I'm going to try to. But it's always fun when you get to that moment after all the rebuys. Last year I had a ton of rebuys because I realized, well, it's just money for Patricia. And when I kept getting bumped to that close of the edge of the point being taken out, that last time when you stand up, you better stand up on a good deck of cards. And, of course, I never really do all that well, but it's all for a good cause.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we mentioned, Patricia Driscoll, we're very happy to have her here today. She's the president and executive board member of the Armed Forces Foundation. And Patricia, how did the Armed Forces Foundation, which is a very special organization, get involved with Pocono and the Celebrity Poker Showdown?
Brandon loves to play poker, and
Aha.
we had our the NASCAR Foundation actually had a great poker tournament. The Betty Jane France, she loves to play poker too. So they had a great one in Daytona. Brandon said, it's something that I think we could do up here. It's a fun activity. He loves to play cards, and he loves our cause. There's a lot of veterans up here in this community. In fact, not too far away, they have a really great VA hospital and a big veterans home that's just been built. Really kind of world-class, state-of-the-art new place for veterans who are homeless and helping them get jobs and get back on their feet again. This community takes their veterans very seriously. So I know it's near and dear to their heart, and we're really honored to be a part of this. And like Lorraine said, we actually have hundreds of thousands of kids who participate in the program. That we only print out about 60,000 booklets, and it's 100 schools nationwide. So not 100 classrooms, but actually 100 schools that are participating in our program. We really want to help build a volunteer core base because our families suffer too when it comes to post-traumatic stress syndrome. It is not just the service members who suffer. So we're really excited to partner with the NASCAR Foundation to blow our big program that we have nationwide to make it even bigger and we have a lot of fun prizes for the kids to get involved in, but the big part of it is to help the kids heal, but also to help create a sense of volunteerism with young children so that they understand when they get older that they need to continue to volunteer and help their fellow neighbors.
Certainly wonderful to have Pocono Raceway involved again in this very special cause. And we'd like to open up to the floor now to our media members who are here today. We thank you all for being here. If you have a very special question for our special guest here today, we'll open it up to the floor. Yes, ma'am. And please state your name, if you will.
Candace Smith, drafting the circuits. It's absolutely a wonderful cause. We see NASCAR, the family element, working with the Armed Forces, NASCAR Foundation. But my question is more about the competition level, and Kurt, specifically for you, who has tells? You don't have to say what they are, but which drivers or which characters have tells, and have you remembered them for this year and moving forward?
Yeah, as far as playing poker and advancing and learning how to be more competitive, there are the signs and the different competitors. And when you know that you're the target sitting at the table, it's because the others have done a better job to hold on to their poker face. Biffle, he likes to flash around his experience, so to speak, but he's vulnerable in certain areas. I can see the certain cards he likes to play, and there's the group, the young kids that come in that you don't know if they're good at it or not, but then the next thing you know, their chip count starts stacking up. So those young guys you always got to watch out for because they can count cards quicker than us old guys. But it's just a lot of fun to watch the different sponsors come in with their friends. Then there's the individuals that come in that are good poker players. And then at the end of the day, there's a large group that come and just to make the donation, to be involved in a fun atmosphere that's, it's a gambling atmosphere, but it's controlled and it's for fun. And Pocono Raceway, Mohegan Sun, and everybody that's involved makes it an environment that's it's relaxing and fun at the same time.
Also from our staff, Gretchen on my left and Janice on my right, have microphones, so when we call on you for a question, just wait a second, they'll give you the microphone. Bill Fleischman?
Hi, Bill Fleischman, Philadelphia Daily News for Patricia. As you know, today is the 70th anniversary of D-Day. Do you get a sense that there's more appreciation for the soldiers from Iraq and Afghanistan now, all the wounded warriors?
I say yes, there is. World War II, there was a lot of appreciation for our service members, but after the Vietnam War, it became very political, and so many people died. We had 58,000 men die. That's a lot of people. This war, we had 7,000, but there are a lot that came back mentally wounded, and because they came back in a politically contentious time, they did not feel the love from the community because people were more concerned about the politics than worried about them. And I have to say it's that group, it's the Vietnam era group that has really made sure that our Iraq and Afghanistan veterans do not feel the way that they did, that they were not treated the way that they did. And they really go out of their way to make sure that even this many years into the war, that there's still coming home celebrations, that they're still there to welcome them at the airport, and that they're building these community centers to help these guys transition in life so we don't see them on the streets addicted to drugs or committing suicide. There's a lot more effort and more programs today for our guys than there ever were before.
Yes, sir?
Hi guys, Ken Carr with SSP TV in Hazleton around here. Kurt, you said you're in charge of recruiting people. How do you have a pitch, and what exactly do you have people targeted? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, I just send in the heavyweight. I send in Patricia next to me. She goes over there and tells them, and arm wrestles them. No, it's really a matter of just spreading the word, creating the excitement for what the third annual Celebrity Showdown tournament is going to be about. And it's just getting bigger, it's getting better, and it's just getting the community of the drivers, the crew members, the officials, media members, PR staff, you name it. We want anybody and everybody to be involved, to just spread the word, and then to come out and participate. And so it's open to anybody and everybody. And one thing that we're always looking for is that next little edge on how we can make it bigger and better. And that's when you bring in creative with Brandon and Pocono, and we'll find more things to continue to make it grow. But it's just it's a matter of just spreading the word. And I'll get with the drivers, through the garage area the next few weeks and try to convince them, hey, come to Pocono early. And the Mohegan Sun is willing from last night's dinner where we had the group that got together to kind of brainstorm some more ideas. Mohegan Sun is looking at putting up some rooms available for some of the guys to come up and enjoy.
Yeah, this is not our mud run, so none of you guys have an excuse as to not to come. So I don't want to hear that a 5K intimidates you. So, come play some poker. We all lose pretty. I suck at poker. So
Yeah, you don't have to be good. It's just a matter of coming out and having a great time. And we got some, we were talking about dinner last night, and we had our committee there last night. We got some unbelievable partners that have come on board this year. Haynes and Kibblehouse, who, have done a fantastic job of the asphalt here, and Kirk can attest to that. Refer Local is on board this year. Bold Gold Media, Time Shamrock Media Communications. Who else? I'm missing somebody. Mets Culinary. We have some great partners that have signed on this year to really step up, support us, to go out to bring their friends on. And I mean, we got a goal that we set, and we're gonna hit it. And in my opinion, we're gonna blow that goal out of the water with our fundraising this year. Patricia said that I really like what they do, and I thought I really liked what they did until I went to her fundraising event this year down in Washington, and I got a chance to really sit there in a room with hundreds of people, but a lot of the gentlemen and the women, the men and women in this country that they take care of, and to sit there and have this conversation, listen to them, and see what they've actually been able to do, it completely changed my opinion of what I thought and what I thought I knew. And I thought I was in the right place, and it put my mind in a completely different thing and made this event even more special to me, which is part of the reason why we had thought about moving it to the August race and getting the additional time to really go at it and raise some additional funds and really make this just a kick-ass event.
thanks.
And let's not forget, Brandon, that the winner of the showdown is going to get their choice of either a VIP race experience at Pocono Raceway or a VIP stay and play experience at the Mohegan Sun. So though it is a lot of fun, you're going to win something that's going to be very, very exciting for yourself.
It is a really fun event for sure.
And we want to be sure that everybody knows how to get in touch and actually sign up for the event. We have an online website that is directed for this, so just go to NASCAR.com/foundation and you can sign up to play and contact us if you have anybody that you feel like that you want to come. We'll be happy to reach out to them over the next couple of months.
Okay, we'll take one more question. Bill Hahn has been waiting patiently. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a press release of today's press conference. When its event is concluded, we'll ask you to raise your hand. You'll be given a copy of the press release, and there'll be additional copies at the front desk. Bill, if you would, please.
Bill Hahn, the Herald. I am a disabled Vietnam veteran, and my question is, do you plan on either one of these excursions to visit the guys at the VA hospital or at the home?
Yes, and it's something that we do all the time. So we don't we don't live that far from here. We're about 3.5 hours. So we actually visit a lot of the VA hospitals and facilities. When I hear something cool like what these guys are doing up in Scranton, this new house, we talked about potentially opening up a methadone clinic there as well to help with the drug treatment. So it's something that we're heavily invested in. I've been looking for a location to start my pilot program for that. We have a lot of guys addicted to Oxycontin and a lot of the opiate-based drugs for pain pills, and it's something that turns into meth and heroin addictions. So I think it's something that fits right along with what these guys have been doing, and it has really piqued my interest. But it's something that Kurt and I do all the time. We're at Walter Reed a lot, and we go and visit when we go to the tracks. That's something that we do, and we kind of do it quietly. Sometimes we don't. It depends on what we feel is right for the situation. Sometimes we really need to draw some attention to the facility in the area, and we'll invite media to come with us. But trust me, we're always there.
Yeah, and it's a matter of if I can't get the drivers or crew members or the officials to play, they can still donate. And that seat that they donate, we will give to a vet.
Yep.
And that's up to us.
We will have a lot of veterans
to
with
go
us
and recruit
playing.
those guys, to bring them there and have fun. That's what it's about. So if Biffle, he can't make it this time around, I know we'll get $250 out of him, and that way his seat can be played by a veteran.
We'll get $1,000 out of him.
Yeah, we'll bump his up. We'll throw the extra zero on Biffle.
Yeah.
The drivers get so behind it. Jeff Burton a few years ago actually rebought for his entire table at one point during the night. So I mean, the guys really get into it, and it's a really fun night for obviously for the celebrities that are there, but more so for the fans to have a chance to sit there at a poker table, away from the track, and kind of just have a human to human conversation with an idol that they look up to.
And we do have a lot of veterans that do come. We try and bring a lot of guys with PTSD. I don't want to announce it that evening, but we do. It's part of our therapy like we have with NASCAR. We bring them here to the track. It's important for them to experience everyday life experiences and to feel special. So to sit there and talk to people instead of being shut in at home is really important to us. So you will have some veterans sitting at your table. They might not announce themselves, but I promise you they will be there.
Yeah, instead of troops to the track, it's troops to the table.